So this was a clan battles one that we just had Sunday. We basically did a Sherman and 6 Des Moines. Don't really think it could work, right? Well, we tried it a first time and we ran into the worst battleships, the Yamato and Shikishima. Overmatch our bow, right? 32 millimeter plating. So, or I guess 30 millimeter plating, yeah. Um, oh yeah, 32 millimeter bow, 30 millimeter side. Yeah, sorry on that. Um, yeah, so our deal was to send one ship to a few ships to F7, several into the channel at F to E7. Yeah, so they're basically at E7 and F7, and then we're putting one Des Moines at that little island at G8. So, interesting, right? Um, I did not think this comp would work. I'll be honest. I don't think it would work. I think I like to have some more diversity. And I was just thinking, okay, well, I'm just going to roll with it. Well, we had some pretty odd matches that night. We ran as you've probably seen on YouTube, the ones where they do like two vampires and a sleep, and we actually did that strat, and it actually worked twice. And it was such an easy thing to overcome. It was all you need is just one radar on that push side and it stops. Well, there were very little radars, and our Schlieffen, that was piloted by Jax in one of the Des Moines. Um, yeah, that was interesting, and it actually worked. I mean, yours truly here was in a Moskva and got slapped by Stalin for 30K, so that was fun. But I didn't last long enough, and they weren't really aggressive, and it actually worked really well. One match we came really close to winning, but we just couldn't make it work. Okay, and right now, this is where it gets interesting. We have the Garing, and I think it was the Grozavoy, or no, it was the Marseille, and like a Garing or Grozavoy spotted. Sorry. And basically, we find out that the whole enemy team is here. Well, what's going to happen? We'll see. And then we have, yeah, the Sherman that's going to come up and smoke us up. But our Sherman player forgot the smoke firing penalty. And me and my Salem, I just having a hard time shooting. I usually play Moskva, and I'm not used to the shell arcs. I don't usually play Des Moines hardly no more, even though it's a great ship. And now we see that the Puerto Rico is just pushing in broadside to all these Des Moines, and you just see his health just getting chunked. It's going down and down and down, and he'll die like in the next 30 seconds to a minute. He's gone. And then you see Stalingrad that's pushing in broadside to Des Moines in the channel. Yeah, that's not going to end well. Oh, and you see I'm going to take some torps here, so that's was on my bad. Ergo, why the Salem, why Des Moines is just a little bit better because it has that hydro. It has that hydro, and it's just a little bit better. And our Sherman goes down because of the smoke firing penalties, and he goes down. And fortunately, I don't take these torps. I'm just trying to shoot the. Oh, yeah, take just. Oh, there we go. Take another torp. Oof. Super heal. Thank God. But yeah, see, there's the Yamato and the Montana. They're just pushing straight into us now. And this is where I get, okay, I'm going to push up. I'm going to get their broadsides, hit some AP. Well, then the Yoshino shows up. Perfect broadside. Perfect broadside. Just doesn't even care. He could be slapping us, but he's so focused on that Des Moines in the south that he can't really do anything. But having trouble with my shots, and then I think it's this next shot that just slaps him. There we go, 15K. That one's a little bit low. And I'm just peppering him now. He's going to go down in like a minute. Yep, there's another 10K. That should be another 10K right there. Nope. And now he's turning out, so he's going to get hit by the Des Moines on the island. So I then switch the Yamato. Monty's already down. There he is taking shots from two other Des Moineses. Yep, there it is. There's more shells, and you just see his health just evaporate. I'm trying to cheek the armor, but I'm just not getting no luck. And there he goes. Cav on our Salem gets him, gets the Yamato down. Yoshino's gonna go down right around here. And then it's just those last DDs. And I won't really spare you the trouble of watching until the end. I mean, at this point, with almost a 200 point, with over a 200 point lead, they've lost the game. It's just cleaning up at this point. So that was just a really meme strat that worked, and the enemy just played right into it. It's like they gave up. We kind of feel like they gave up, and they gave it to us. But if they didn't, when we looked at their stuff, when we looked at their profiles when we were doing this, we think they just charged straight into us. So it was interesting, and it was fun.